Yep, I'm out trying it today, and I'm out with my lovely, beautiful Hasselblad, and I'm doing something that I very rarely do. I have not made the choice in advance this time about black and white or color, so I have brought with me two sets of two film bags. One with Kodak Ektar 100 ISO color film, and I have brought with me an Ilford Pan F, a 50 ISO black and white. The Pan F I think I'm going to shoot at 25 because I find that overexposing it is actually quite a good idea, as with many other slow films. And I am shooting the Kodak Ektar at as close to 100 as possible, but biasing towards overexposure if hesitating. I don't normally do this. I'm normally kind of going up with the fixed mindset of today I want color or today I want black and white, but I couldn't today because it was so difficult to really find out what to do. Yes, shooting today is actually quite difficult. It's uninspiring, really. I think a lot of it is because there's a lot of people around and they are very on the same place as me all the time. They're basically following me, some people. So you don't really get your compositions right, but I'll soldier on. Seems like there's a swap out of people around, so maybe these ones aren't as interested in what I'm doing. So I'll try a little more, and I'll see, because the conditions are beautiful. I've shot mostly color until now, but I have a composition in front of me here, and I have fade in. That can be really beautiful. So I will try that also with Ektar, and I might also do this one with the black and white film. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope that the pictures along the way is worth the wait for more. For my next composition, I'm gonna go down here where there are some rocks. I'm gonna try to capture the rocks in a nice way. Sorry about the light, I forgot about that being behind me and not in front of me. I'm gonna try to do that one, and then I'll see if I'll go somewhere else or if I'm staying here. I don't know yet. going to do this one. This is a little rock. I'm going to do this one at 2 different settings. I'm going to try it at f8, but I'm also going to try this one at f4. It gives me now that I have f8 at 125 on my light meter, and that will mean f4 at 500. So I'm going to do this one at 2 different f-stops. So I'm going to start with 8, where I get a little bit more depth of field. This dark side, by the way, on this camera, on this film back, is extremely hard. It's really tight, so it's difficult to get in and out, but I'm gonna master it. And then I'm gonna do one at f4. So here we go with f8. Just gonna fine focus it with the loop, and it's done. And then a very useful thing about this one is this system you see over here. I don't know how straight you can see it, but if I now move so that I'm at f4, you can see that it's following. So that is a little composition help, or a little setting help for you. And I'm now going to do the f4, and I'm going to do that off with the camera over here, so you can see me from a different angle. Isn't that just amazing? This is not my best angle, by the way, because none of my angles are my best angle. So I'm going to do the f4 now, and I'm going to fine focus it because I accidentally turned it. And I'm focusing on the moss. It's difficult. Let's see. Focusing on the moss. Here we go. And there it is. Nice. And then I'm going to solder this one in. Right way. Everything's fine. And it is like trying to... Oh! It's like trying to persuade something to come to their own execution. Okay. I am at frame number 8 now. So I'm gonna solder on and see if I can fill the Ektar roll, and I might also do more Pan F. Yep, for what might be my last Ektar composition, I'm at frame 10, and I think I will do this one in 2 different ways. First one I will do at f11, and then I will try at f22 just to get the depth of field. I'm gonna shoot these rocks you see here. I am going to shoot. I'm cropping in a little bit more because this is a GoPro camera, and you know GoPros are kind of they are what they are when it comes to angles. So it's very wide. Thank you, train. No one knew you were coming, right? So I'm gonna show you quickly here through my viewfinder what I'm looking for. Yep, you see it? It's quite nice, isn't it? And I'm gonna do this in 2 different ways. After that, I'm gonna shoot just the rocks here in black and white, just to get the textures out, and we'll see how far I will get with that. I actually filled both the rolls, so a lot of pictures to show you today. I will obviously just show you the highlights. If anyone wants to see more than the highlights, I will put some of these out on my blog as well, and you will find those, and you will find a link to that in the description. Then I will put out more. I will just put some of them in here because it gets very tiring if I'm gonna put everything into this video. The video would be very long and you wouldn't be willing to see through the whole thing. Shooting black and white and color at the same time is a challenge, and I don't think I will be doing that too often, to be honest, because it's really two very different mindsets, and it's two very different ways of doing composition. But today I actually saw things for both. I saw some really nice greens, I saw some nice blues, some nice cyans, and I hope that the Ektar was the correct choice today. I'm actually hesitating a little bit if I should maybe have done either 400 Pro or if I should have done Portra. But you know what? I can edit Ektar, and Ektar is... I believe in my choice. I think Ektar was the good choice today. And also the film was about to expire, so it was time to use it. I will rush home and see if I can get things developed. Make sure that all the pictures come out very nice and beautiful. And I will see you again for a cheap camera adventure in not that long. Thank you for joining me.